how do you define success? A very intriguing, baffling question that I encountered just recently, coming from a very close friend of mine. And I thought of recording it so I would be able to address it because I believe that a lot of us are also wondering what does it really take to be successful? What are the requisites? What are the parameters in order for us to determine and to know if we are already successful right here? And I just want to debunk a few misconceptions about success, first and foremost, because a lot of people think that as long as you are rich, you are already successful. And I think that's the answer is a big no, because I know a lot of people who have become so rich, but they are not successful in its full essence right here. Yes, it takes money to be considered successful, but it's not the only thing that matters right here. And so, and allow me to also strike another debunk that most people think about success. And practically, when you consider someone successful, that person should be driving a luxury car or should be living in a mansion or should be traveling abroad and circling the world, having breakfast in Rome and lunch in New York and dinner in Hawaii. And I don't know about you, but the thing is that's not the only way. All right, it is one of the parameters, but that is not the only thing that matters. Again, when you talk about success. All right, so what does it really take? What are the things that we need to consider for us to consider someone successful? First and foremost, I believe that success is a multifaceted uh, substance. All right, it doesn't come like 1 + 1 = 2. Doesn't work that way. So to consider someone successful, there's so many complexities that we have to look at. And the very foundation of success is being able to do the things that you love. All right. So if you are rich and you are not happy, I don't think you can call yourself successful. Yeah, you have the money, you're living in a mansion, right? You're driving a luxury car, but friends, these things can make you happy. A luxury car can provide you comfort or perks, right? A mansion can provide you a an abode where you could relax or unwind, but that doesn't necessarily mean you are happy when you live in a mansion or you are happy when you're driving a car. It gives you a sense of enjoyment, but that doesn't make you happy, right? Having said that, allow me to also address a few important matters that we really need to delve deeper into. Like, say for example, when you are doing something that you love to do, okay, but then you are struggling with your life, you are uh, let's say experiencing financial troubles, I don't think you can consider yourself successful, right? So I think it has to meet this important. The most important thing is that they have to meet halfway. Okay, you need to be able to do that one thing that sparks joy in your life, that one thing that makes you so excited to wake up every morning, that one thing that you keep on doing every single day. And if someone asks you, would you do it again? Would you sacrifice the same thing again in order for you to do it? And if your answer is yes, then I think you are uh, a person of success. All right. So being able to do that one thing that you love to do, to wake up every day with excitement, the same excitement a few years ago when you started, and the same excitement the moment you wake up tomorrow. If you can answer that without butting an eyelash, it means, my friend, that you are successful. Okay? You're doing the one thing that sparks joy in your life. You're able to enjoy the things that you do, and then you don't think you're not thinking about your financial troubles, because you are, say, financially affluent. Okay, let me go back to the term financial affluent. When you talk about being financial affluent, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are a millionaire or a billionaire. Okay, financial affluence means that you have more than enough money to sustain your cost of living. Okay, so it's the amount of money is irrelevant. Okay, it's whether you are able to maintain a a a cost, a living that is able to compensate to your income. Okay, the moment you spend more than what you earn, my friend, you are in trouble. No matter how much money you make, no matter how much millions that comes in, and then take, say for example, you earn 10 million and then you spend 12 million, how can you call that success? All right, so it's basically counterintuitive to be able to say that you are successful just because you are earning a lot of money. Okay, you are earning a lot of money, but then where does it go? Where does the money go? Does it go to your debt, to your payables? Does it go to your assets? Does it go to worthwhile ventures? Does it go to church donations, to charitable organizations? Does it help other people become successful as well? Because that is the last part, the most important part. Okay, um, being able to call yourself successful is like going through being a part of AA. Okay, you know what's the secret to uh, 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 what do you call this? Getting through the AA. AA means Alcoholic Anonymous. Okay, if someone, okay, listen to this very carefully. If you are an alcoholic, okay, there are basically steps that you need to accomplish in order for you to be considered as that you have beaten addiction, alcoholic addiction. And the last part is the most important part. The last step is the most important part. If you did all the 11 and failed to do the last part, it means that you will go back to being an alcoholic sooner or later. So what's the parameter that they use? The last step, which is you need to help one alcoholic survive and beat addiction. If you are able to do that, if you are able to help someone beat alcoholism, it means that you have beaten your own addiction. And so success works the same way. Unless you are able to help other people become successful, you can never truly call yourself successful. And so, my friends, I hope that I addressed your questions. To learn and know more about all these things that I'm talking about, I'm inviting you to register to my upcoming seminar. It's going to be on Friday, May 1. Friday, May 1, from 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 8 o'clock in the evening. It's going to be 2 hours. Okay. I'll be talking about my story from zero to CEO, how I was able to overcome all the challenges and struggles, the complexities of business, what it takes to build a multi-million business from scratch. And so, my friends, I hope to see you there. God bless you.